Hi everyone. Just today I've got the information to do with the opening account. I got the forms through to fill out and that, and some of this stuff, news, and actually the stock list actually is over 3,000 products, about 3,500 products, which is a bit bewildering. So I'm going to ask people, what would you recommend I would stock to do with the RPGs, board games, and you know, stuff like that. I will be stocking some of the war game stuff, as I said before. I'll probably focus more on small scale wargaming, or stuff that you can pretty much play out the box. So it'd be, you know, the Star Wars miniature game. There's the Star Trek Attack Wing, possibly the Flames of War open box set. I'm not sure yet. I'll probably delay the Flames of War stuff for a while. But you know, stuff that you can pretty much play out the box. Drop Zone Commander probably be one. Dreadball would be another one. Stuff like that to do with the board games. I'm looking at the obviously the Discworld, Age of Conan board game, Discworld Witches, plenty of board games and stuff that I'm thinking of. There's a new one being released there, Thunderstone, more of a collectible card game. Global Mongol, Mongol, or whatever. If you know, I can't pronounce it so well. Some words I can't. Yeah, Level 7 Omega Protocol as well as a new release. Yeah, so Carcassonne's another one, board game wise I'll probably do, but at the moment, Game of Thrones, obviously, probably Magic the Gathering and stuff. But I'm going to ask you, the viewers, what would you recommend my starting stock would be? I haven't got a lot of money. It'd probably be, with the first orders, about £500. It might be a little bit more, I'm not sure. But I'd like feedback anyway. What would you recommend I start off with? What RPGs should I start off with? Pathfinder, Cthulhu Cthulhu's the obvious ones. Not so sure about the White Wolf at the moment. There's just a heck of a lot of it, and you know, if I'm going to start off small, I'm not sure you know, where to go with that. But anyway, I thought I'll ask you guys, what should I stock? I did put a rough list together somewhere, and I can't find it. There's things like Red Vengeance, Destruction World Congress, Island of Death, Invasion Mortar, World War II Battles, Queen of the Celts, Rome at War, Battles of 1866. Let's just go through with this. FED Commander, Golden Helm playmat, Tide of Iron, Wallace and Gromit race. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on, and it's just getting, you know, figuring out what would be the ideal starter stock to go with, and then build up from there. So at the moment, and I'm looking in the wrong direction, says the camera, but never mind. At the moment, I'm not particularly sure. There's all the, you know, the classic Buzzet and, you know, classic games like Monopoly and things like that. I'd like to do a budget range, actually, of, you know, no more than £20 for a game, or less than that if I can. Let's have a look. Seasons, Enchanted Kingdom, Seven Wonders pack, Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, good one for sure in there. Shrimp, Skull and Roses, black, String Railway. Well, I'll just read out a few more. Legend of Hermes, Galaxy's Edge, which yeah, I do know about. Blood and Sand, The Fallen Fane, Den of the Were-Rats, Dungeoneer, Call it the Leech Lord, those going into RPGs. Mad Scientist University, Unpleasant Dreams, Call Cthulhu, Gloom, Over the Edge, RPG second end, Where the Deep Ones Are, etc. That's quite, you know, and that's only just a few that I've read out of, you know, loads and loads and loads of it. I mean, I've printed out a little bit of it, but if I printed out all of it, it would be sort of like 260 odd pages, so that's a hell of a lot. So yeah, this would help me a great deal if I can get feedback on what sort of starting stock would you recommend me to stock in GameSlayer. That's it really, other than the first batches of the painting and selling miniatures should be within the store by the end of September, so it'd be sort of like unofficially going live then, but really it will be only, you know, a very limited, a few of the miniatures probably be going there, or I can wait for it to build up a bit, wait until I get the starting stock, and then sell the miniatures alongside the starting stock, which I'll probably go more for that, but I'll just see what feedback I get. To do with the pricing, to do with, because I'm gonna be buying them and selling them, so stuff like this, mind you, I'll probably use the transfers if I was gonna sell them, but these guys probably can't get it too well, so because of the light, but it's very light room in here. But they'll be about £3 each, painted up. So that's that. For the command before, I decided on cavalry. It depends on the cavalry, but it's about, you know, £5, maybe 4. It depends on the size of the cavalry and stuff like that. Metal ones, it's going to be different, like the Tour Gaming models that I've shown in the past. Those little Britannian troopers, they'll be £6 each. The other guys, you know, the Warp Fairy kin sort of thing, they're going to be about, you know, £6, stuff like that. Varying prices, only because they are metal. That's the thing. So it costs me more to, you know, buy and that. So I thought, you know, £6 felt right to me. But I'll have feedback off of that as well, off of what I've said just now, to do with the pricing of the painting up models and selling them on. Mind you, these will be, you know, based up properly and all and stuff like that. I literally, it is a rough job on those, but these are just for myself. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. And till next time.